What is up, everybody? Drew here today, and as you know, I am pushing to 3,600 trophies, and on my way up here, I thought I'd rather do some farming instead, take a break for a few days, and this is what this series is going to be about. During my push and after my push, I'm going to be farming champions for a while, and there was a lot of loot up here. If you guys saw the raid where we took over 1,000,000 gold from one base, then go check that out. But there is a lot of loot up here, so this is why we're doing farming champions. This is going to be episode number 1. We are using balloons and minions at 3,400 trophies. Let's go see what we can find. Alright, so as you guys can see, the first base that we found has quite a bit of gold. We are taking on Battle 1 from Fort Phoenix, and he is offering us 400,000 gold, 420,000 elixir, and almost 3,500 dark elixir. So we're definitely going to go for this, and especially when we get that 180,000 loot bonus of each. That's going to help out a lot. So this base is really offering us about 600 of each, and we're going to see how much we can take. We're going to start off by taking out the Archer Tower. I think it was an Archer Tower, I kind of missed it, but we're going to take out these air defenses on the top left hand side to try to get in these compartments up here, because there is some loot up there. We kind of want to get as many storages as we can, while also trying to get the 50%, because we don't want to lose any raids, and we want that loot bonus. It's looking really solid so far, and what I'm trying to do is take out these air shooting defenses, and then I'll focus on the loot, because we just got to get these out of the way first. Make sure our minions can clean up without getting hit. I'm not sure how much loot are in these mines and pumps. I'm pretty sure it's just all in the storages, so we kind of want to get as many storages as we can. And we're slowly running out of balloons. We have our clan castle left and 6 of our own balloons, with 4 rage spells, 41 minions, and our heroes. So I'm kind of just letting my minions clean up as much as they can, and then I'm going to decide what to do. I'm going to go ahead and drop 3 balloons with a rage spell and minions behind. I kind of wanted that rage spell to let the minions take out the storages faster, because they take a while to take out, and the balloons were to distract, of course. We have 2 balloons left, 36%, so we're getting close to that loot bonus. And our minions did take out those 2 storages, so we're sitting at about 100,000 of each loot stolen right now. We're getting these army camps all the way down here, so I can drop my heroes on the other side, but while that happens, we're going to drop our last 2 balloons to tank, and the minions over here are going to take out this last gold storage. Luckily, the splash damage from the balloons took out a big part of it, so we ended up getting that storage, and now we have 200,000 gold taken, and just one side left to attack. I'm going to drop my last group of minions. I think I do save 1 or 2, but what we were trying to do was get those army camps out of the way, so I'm going to go ahead and drop my heroes right now. They go ahead and go for that wall instead of walking around the base. Just wanted to make sure they would go for the middle. I dropped my clan castle balloons so they could soak up that rage spell and take out a few defenses. And my queen luckily goes inside of this base and takes out the last elixir storage. We did leave 2 storages untouched, but we stole 300,000 loot of each. And we got that almost 200,000 loot bonus. So almost a 1 mil raid, not bad. And so see the next one. Alright, so in this raid we're getting a little bit juicier than the last one. He has about 5,000 dark elixir, almost 400,000 gold, so the same amount of gold, but he has over 650,000 elixir, and that's what we're going for here. Obviously the storages are kind of cleaned out, but he has full mines, and that's where all the loot is. Obviously we're using balloons again, and I'm just kind of dropping them off to pick off the Archer Towers. This is the best attack strategy to use to farm in Champions League, but I guess I could use like some Hog Bam or some Barch, or anything you guys really want to see me use. Comment down below if you have any good ideas you want me to try to farm with up here in Champions League. Make sure I'm not going to be losing a bunch of raids with him. But this raid right here is looking pretty good. This guy had a lot of Archer Towers in his core and middle compartments, so there wasn't a lot to take out on the outside, and we're pretty much cleaning all the loot from the top of this base. We're getting it all, soaking it all up. We have stolen almost 300,000 elixir already, and we're getting the gold now. All that loot's coming to us, taking it all from Steel Town from Brothers of War. Sorry dude, but your loot is all mine. And the bottom of this guy's base actually had almost no air defense, unless they were really tucked in, like the ones next to the Archer Towers. So we were pretty good on the bottom, and we just kind of let these minions pick off the outside buildings. They got in here and started luring out the clan castle, but we did bring a lightning spell, so that'll be no problem for us. He only had a wizard and a witch, but I went ahead and dropped it anyways, just so they didn't lure my minions inside the base and they got zapped away like they did right there. I went ahead and lightning skeletons too, just in case I had to drop my heroes, and I didn't want those skeletons messing with my heroes since they do go for ground troops. So I'm going to drop this few minions right here on this gold storage because they can't be touched. So he's going to pick that off, get us some more gold. We have almost 500,000 elixir stolen, 300,000 gold, and 1,300 dark elixir. So I'm just kind of looking at what we can do so far. We have a minute left. I'm going to go ahead and drop my king, clan castle balloons, and a few minions I believe on the right side. The minions are going to try to get the dark elixir, but they're getting taken away so fast. When the Barking gets in here, He does go ahead and take out the elixir storage, but that's all he gets because the queen drags him to the wall and he gets shot up. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my queen on the other side, get some more loot, and see what we can do. There's 2 storages left, not including the dark elixir. So she's on the elixir storage right now. The mortar's kind of shooting at her, but she's getting all the loot over here. Unfortunately, she doesn't get the dark elixir storage. She only has time for the drill, and then she shoots a wall. But we got a lot of loot. 333,000 gold, 600,000 elixir, 3,000 dark elixir, and the 200,000 loot bonus. Yes, I know it's not 200,000 of each, it's 180,000, but I'm rounding up. Work with me, alright? Let's go see what we can do with the next raid. Alright, so we are back with the third and final raid of episode number 1, Farming in Champs. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 3 raids every episode. Let me know how many you guys want to see. Maybe I'll make some changes to it. But here we are with the last base. We are taking on Amon Truong from 49er War Clan, and he is offering us 326,000 gold. It's not that much, could be more, but we also have that 180,000 loot bonus if we win. And these gold storages, as you can see, are very easy to get. So what I'm going to do is try to pick off as many outside buildings as I can. I'm going to go ahead and drop my loons up top to try to take out these air defenses. That'll mess with my minions. There's also an upward shooting X-bow, so how to get that out of the way too. A race spell is going to aid my balloons in taking out these defenses. Clan Castle comes out, but there's only a few minions, and I'm not going to waste my lightning spell on that, I don't think. We'll see though. We are at about 26%, and the raid is going pretty good. As you can see in the top left and top right compartments where the gold storages are, there are not really anything shooting my minions except for those upward facing X-bows. We'll see what happens with that. I think we can deal with that. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Not going to be a problem for us. We're going to drop a rake spell down here in the bottom left with a bunch of balloons to try to get this wizard tower, and hopefully they'll go for the X-bow. We'll just kind of see what we can do. As you can see, we got really lucky, and the splash damage from all those balloons did take out the gold storage. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a bunch of minions on the top left. There's not really anything to shoot them down except for that one air defense and those X-bows. Do the same thing on the other side, but drop a few loons just to tank because I had some left over. We're getting extremely close to 50%. We still have a bunch of troops left, and they're just wrecking havoc on this base. And we have 1 gold storage left, 80,000 gold left to steal. We've gotten 250,000 of it so far. And since we have both of our heroes, I think I'm just going to drop my queen. The queen's going to take out this army camp, run over here, take out the elixir collector, and then after that I can pop her royal cloak, invisibility, and she'll take out the gold storage super fast. We're at 50%, so we did get that loot bonus too. 325,000 gold stolen, plus the 180,000 loot bonus. So that was a 500,000 gold raid. A lot of loot up in Champions League. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode of a brand new series. Smack that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.